dropped D tuning. So we're in standard tuning now. Here's E. And when we go down to drop D, start with playing the D string open, and then you play your low E, and you go down, and you can kind of aim for below, even lower. It doesn't have to be super low, but now I'm going to go back up, aiming for this D, and always hitting that string first. I keep giving myself that pitch so I can tune up to it. Okay, I'm pretty close. Pretty close. Getting a tuner is also helpful for this, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. But okay, now that we're down here in drop D, we have this nice big D chord. So some shapes in drop D. We have our, regular D chord, G, if you take your third finger, ring finger, 5th fret, and then if you play strings 6, 4, 3, 2, that's a G major right there. You can also, this shape, which in this tuning is just like a major shape. But the one we talked about yesterday, it was just that one. You can really add any of these notes, or like just your pinky, just your middle finger, just your first finger. The one we talked about was adding just your first finger. Okay, there's our G, so that's the 4 chord. I'm gonna go to the 5 chord, which is A, which you can play with this shape. You can also play A in either tuning. No low E string, A string open, and then 7, 6, 5, and you can play the high E there as well. So you can play it like that in either tuning or in drop D like that. So again, we have D, G, G, A, and then our 6th chord in B minor, we have this one. So 9th fret here, 7th fret here, G string. And we're playing string 6, 4, 3, 2, another one of those. And we talked about how it sounds like maybe, it sounds a little strange because there's no 5th in that chord. You could add a 5th by doing a mini bar with your first finger, 7th fret, on you could do the top 3 strings and play it like that, or just strings G and B. But I think it's nice to practice that shape. It's just a new shape. I feel like you'll come up with something cool with that. Let's see. Our 2, so that's our 6th chord, B minor. You can also play B minor like this, of course. Our 2 chord, E minor. I'm using these 2 fingers. I'm skipping the 5th string, and I'm playing 2, X, 2, open, open, open. And you can make that an E major, first finger, G string, 1st fret. We have our 1 chord, our 2 chord. Just to show you, your 3 chord would be here. That's one way of doing it. You bar the 2nd fret, these top strings, and then boom, just a bass note. You could add your pinky in there too if you want. There's different ways of voicing it. I won't spend too much time on that one. But yeah, I think just getting these, I think the main thing to feel comfortable with in this tuning is knowing the 1 chord, the 4 chord, 5 chord, and then if you like adding the 6, the 2 minor or 2 major, So I had like kind of improvised this little thing yesterday in the lesson. Let's see, I'll try to remember it. So I'm going 6, 4, 6, 4. Oh, well, that's not exactly right. I won't be able to do it exactly, but yeah, I'll just play with those chords a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just keeping that thumb. But yeah, that's just, you know, meant to be a little inspiration. Yeah, going on to part 2 now. Tuning, getting a tuner. This is one that I have. I've had it for like 15 years. Korg, K-O-R-G, GA-30 is the name. But there's a bunch that look like this. Yeah, I just feel like getting a tuner of some kind, whether it's one like this, one that clips on here, or using a guitar or like an app on your phone. The one that I talked about yesterday is GuitarTuna, like tuna fish. I use that one. It's really popular, but there are other ones too. They all have special features. You have to pay for some, but most have a free version that has a guitar tuner. So yeah, whatever the most simple thing is. I think it's good to have just so you're not only using your ear with like and having to go to the YouTube video. I did that for a long time too. I don't know, it's nice to have a tuner. So get a tuner. And now we'll go back to standard tuning. And again, I'm going to use one of my guitar strings for the pitch. So I'm going to use the high E string. No, closer. Yeah, it can be a little tricky that way. I'll sometimes use other pitches, like I'll play if I know I'm in tune, generally, I'll play the G string open, and then this G on the 3rd fret, a little flat. Pretty close. Okay, and let's see, last thing for this video, the 11 chord. So now we're in standard tuning. Yeah, this is just like a nice chord to play with. I'm going to do some song reviews in a different video, just so this one isn't super long. So let's see here. We'll stay in the key of D. So now this shape, which we just were playing a second ago, which in dropped D is like a regular major chord. Now this is an A11. So here's our bass note, or this is like the root note. So here's A11, here's B11, here's C11, here's G11. And we can use this sort of jazzy chord like in, you know, whatever key we're in for our 5 chord. It just gives it a nice, yeah, different character. Oops, got cut off there. Okay, key of D. D is our 1 chord, G is our 4 chord, A is our usual 5 chord, or A7, but now we're gonna try A11. Oh, sorry, I was just playing it in this shape. That's right. I'm gonna, I used another shape sneakily just there, but let's stick with this one because we can move this one around. It's a different type of resolution because now this is our 5 chord. Because we don't have that note, the 7th in the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. It's like we're already sort of resolving that pitch almost in the 5 chord. Yeah, so that's just something you can play with. If you were playing in the key of G, your 5 chord is D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Our 5 chord, 10th fret, 10, X, 10, 9. Am I saying that right? Yep. 10, X, 10, 9, 8. And sometimes it's nice to go there, which is going to be that's going to be a D9. Really nice voicing of a D9. You could also play D9 like this. Okay, so enjoy the 11 chord, and I'll get back to you very shortly with reviews for Disney Girls, Blackbird, and Closing Time. Okay, see you soon.